Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a ton of bell peppers to get to, so we're going to go ahead and get that big old dehydrator going. So hold on and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to get started on these peppers, and I have 4 of these trays of peppers, and they have already been washed, and got all kinds of different colors in here, different sizes, but I have actually run out of space in my freezers for them, so we're going to go ahead and get them ready to dehydrate. So it's going to take me a while to cut these up. I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, we have our big dehydrator out here on the cart, and I've got all the trays taken out because there we go. We are all getting all set up. Got 3 giant pots of chunked up peppers. And what we're going to do is we're going to sit down and we're going to get these all diced up. We're going to get them put on these trays. We have 10 trays. And then we're going to get to work on getting this put in to the dehydrator. We'll talk a little bit more about the temp and the time and everything here in just a few minutes, but I have got this all set up and we're going to get to it. Okay, started getting these peppers cut up, and I'll come up here and show you about how big they are. I'm going to go ahead and start loading a few of these trays, and there are still 2 big pots of peppers over here to cut. But just going to start spreading them out. Not sure if they will get it all in one load, but it can just sit and run all night without anybody watching it. So we will talk more again here in a few minutes when I start the dehydrator up. You can stack them in here just a little bit. You know, they don't have to like not be touching or anything. But I'm going to kind of pack them in here a little bit because we have so many, and the dehydrator can run just about as long as it wants to, but it's probably about enough for 1 tray. I spread them just a little. Okay, and I've got 10 trays, so I'm going to go ahead. There's probably enough peppers in here to go ahead and start up probably at least 3 or 4. So give me just a second. I'm going to get this one loaded in the dehydrator, and then I'll put a break in here and I'll load up a few more. Okay, that big pot of cut up peppers has made 4 trays. There's room in there for 6 more. So I'm starting to think that we'll probably be able to get that entire haul of peppers in here on 10 trays. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, and we're going to get back to it. And then we'll see where we are here in just a little bit. Okay, this is the last tray going in. Kind of got to be careful. Don't make a mess here. The door latch is right there, so might have to shift a few of these out of the way. There we go. Everybody's in. We have 10 trays in here. And that right there's all the leftover peppers that we have. I'm just going to throw those in a gallon bag and put them in the fridge or freezer. But that's all we have left. Everything else fit in here. And I am going to go ahead and get the temp set on this at 125 degrees. And I am going to set the time for probably about 12 hours. 9, 10, 12. Okay, we are set at 125 degrees for 12 hours, and it will likely take a little bit longer than that, but that's what I have it set on for right now. And I'll check this off and on all evening, and we're probably going to end up leaving it all night. So I'm going to hit the start button, and it is a little bit loud, so I'm just going to hit the start button, and then I'll go ahead and shut the camera off until it's time to check on this. Okay, it is about 12 hours later, and these guys are all done. And what I'm going to do is just turn the machine off. I'm going to let them cool for a little while, but that's what peppers turn into. And I don't want to put them into anything until they get cooled off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I checked these after 12 hours and let them cool for a couple of hours and decided they needed just a little bit more time. So I let them sit in the dehydrator for a couple more hours. And this is what we came up with. And they are all perfectly dry, and they look like Skittles. And yeah, how perfect is that? They came out absolutely wonderful, and you wouldn't believe how much less space they're going to take up. But there they are, and they are perfectly dried. Happy to get them like that. There are so many different ways to preserve peppers, and this is definitely a space-saving way because I am actually out of freezer space. So, yeah, those are so pretty. But I'll be back to talk to you in just a minute, and yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, so we got the big dehydrator rolling, and we had about 20 gallons of bell peppers. I'm not sure if you saw the video of the totes that we had, but I had 2 7-gallon totes and a 5-gallon bucket full of peppers. And we went ahead and we got them in that big Excalibur Dehydrator. And this is the result. And yeah, that is absolutely awesome. You can take all of those peppers and yeah, that is about a gallon bag of dried peppers. And what's really fun about it is they look like Skittles. Absolutely look like Skittles. And I made a joke when we were cutting all of them with Mark, and the big bowls of cut peppers absolutely look like Skittles, and it's definitely one way to eat your colors. And that is a whole lot less space than the cut up peppers that I have in the freezer. And don't get me wrong, we have had such a wonderful yield on our pepper plants this year, and I can't tell you how many gallon bags that I have in the freezer, and I was actually running out of space. So yeah, there they are. That is just fabulous. And you know, 2020 has been a really crazy year, but we have had quite a bit of luck in the garden, and the peppers, beyond all, have been absolutely fantastic this year. So grateful for it, and really happy about the dehydrated peppers. So I'm going to go ahead and get these put up, and I have already been talking your ear off plenty, so I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell to let you know when we have, you know, something else really cool happening. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. I know that not everybody has a big dehydrator, but they are well worth the money. And even a small one can make a very big difference. And yeah, it's been a whole lot of fun. Can take a little bit of time. It's well worth it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But don't forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.